I didn't see you there. Let's talk about pins. Hello, my friends and fellow VEDSies. It is day 5? Question mark? I'm trying to film as much as I can while my roommate is still on her camping trip. But yeah, I mentioned that I wanted to do a pin video. I love my pins. I am very proud of them. I'm also going to show you my laptop stickers because that is way less extensive of a collection. And I figure I might as well just make it one big video rather than 2 separate videos. Don't worry, I'm not going to go over every single solitary pin like I did last year. I went through most of them last year. I'm going to show you all of them as they are up here, but I'm going to only talk about the new ones. If you want to know more about any of them that you see, you can go watch the old video. I'll see if I can figure out how to do the thing with the little thingy. Or just comment, because I love to talk about pins with people. I love my pins. So we will start off with this lovely pin board. Well, less of a pin board, more of a calendar. Yes, that does say Oedipus. I'm reading Oedipus for class. We can talk about Oedipus if we want to. Under Sunday is one of those... Sorry, it's hard to figure out how to do this. Under Sunday is just a picture of a wave kind of inspired by that one Japanese painting that I forget the name of. I got that for free on Instagram in one of those, oh, buy our thing and just pay shipping. There are 3 of those, and so we'll be seeing all of those. The dagger is actually from the summer before last when I was a camp counselor and my kids did a scene from Julius Caesar. They did the stabbing scene. Brutus gave me that. It was very sweet of him. And those 3 are ones that we talked about last year. Under Thursday is Caleb Widogast from Critical Role, and he's Cat Frumpkin. Critical Role is on Thursdays, so it felt appropriate to have a Critical Role character there, and he matches this color scheme very well, this red and blue thing, and also he's great. And he's got a kitty, so I'm a little biased. And under Friday is Deactivated. That is part of a 2-pin set that Baldwin Wallace made for our production of Be More Chill. And then there's the Beauty and the Beast one, and that's all for this board. Up at the top, you can see Mr. Rogers. I got that at a store in Squirrel Hill, I think. One of the neighborhoods in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has a lot of celebrities that it's proud of, but none quite as much as Mr. Rogers, and I love them for that. It's great. Adjacent to him is just a little rose. It's very pretty. I got that one for free on Instagram as well. I like it because it's pretty, but also it's like, what am I referencing? Is this Beauty and the Beast? Is this Phantom of the Opera? Is it both? Is it neither? It's open to interpretation. The rainbow one is just a pride pin, nothing too crazy. School made a bunch of different pride pins with different sexualities and gender flags, and I grabbed the ones that were applicable to me, and that's one of them. And right below Mr. Rogers is Not the Brave, no comma, from Critical Role. She is wonderful. I love her so much. I'm trying not to spoil things. You can probably guess which one of these I got at Lion King. My brother's boss at his internship got us tickets to the Sensory Friendly production here in Cleveland through the tour, and go see Lion King. I can't stress enough how amazing it is. It's stunning. I've never seen anything like it. That little black one, it's for something called the armadillos. I don't know what it is. My dad picked it up at a festival and he gave it to me, and I don't know, it looks cool. I don't know what it is though. You can see the activated pin, the one I was talking about for Be More Chill. And there in the bottom left is Fjord Tough. That's not a canon last name, but I don't care. He's great. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's not a dog, but he's a good boy. And that's this board. This is the most barren of the boards. So let's move on to one that's more exciting. We're gonna go fast because my arms are gonna get sore very quickly. There is the Buy Pride flag pin in the top right corner. Slightly below that is Caduceus Clay. He is a darling. Tallis and Jeffy needs to make an ASMR video that's Caduceus themed. It's so calming. What a good voice. Diagonally from him is Kiri. I'm not a good girl. Kiri is such a... Oh, I miss Kiri. The one holding up that picture from the last time I was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Because you know I've been in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat twice, but that's just a little heart pin. That's the last of the free Instagram ones. I love the sparkly heart emoji. It's my favorite heart emoji. And yeah, nothing too deep. I just like it. Ooh, boy, there's a lot of pins on this one. Top middle between Willy Wonka and Soren is Yasha. Beneath her is Allies, which is our school, I guess it's our GSA, but we don't call it that. They had a Halloween dance, there were pins, it was great. Look at my Halloween video if you want to, but you don't have to. Adjacent from that is the ace pin. Yeah, nothing too deep there. Underneath Allies is one for the Beijing Dance Theater. That's what it says. It's very small. That's a Chinese ballet company. I got to see them for free through Chinese Club. Amazing. There's a little ace heart I got at a farmer's market. Underneath that, not too deep. And look at her go, Regard. I love Beauregard. The joke isn't nearly as bad as some of the other similar jokes that have been made on the show, so I don't feel bad making that joke. Under Ursula is Mollymock Tea Leaf. Oh, what a good character. Oh god, Taliesin did not have to go that hard, but he did, and I love him for that. The Kiss Me I'm German one, not a deep story. School had an Oktoberfest. I got the pin. It's nice. I'm German. And then last, but certainly not least, trying to figure out how to get rid of the glare on Jester. Oh my god, guys. Jester is such a cool character. She has the coolest god. My accent isn't that good, but like, I think it's pretty good considering I'm not an accent person. Like, I think it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I'm the greatest accent person in the world. I think it goes sometimes a little more Russian than how Jester usually does it, but I'm not Laura Bailey, okay? Laptop stickers. All right, let's just start at the top center. That says, "Welcome, foolish mortals." You guys probably remember from last year's VEDS that I fucking love the Haunted Mansion. We can head this away. That says, "There will be light." It's a wonderful next to normal reference. Down here, I don't feel so good. I got this in the interim between Infinity War and Endgame, and I'm gonna need to talk about all of the post Ant-Man and the Wasp MCU movies at some point this VEDS, aren't I? Oh, God. This is a Dole Whip float. It is one of the best treats in the Disney parks. I prefer the float to the traditional Dole Whip because I like to get the extra pineapple, because the float is the pineapple soft serve Dole Whip in a cup full of pineapple juice, and so you get more pineapple for your pineapple. How many times can I say pineapple when talking about this? That's just a Hercule Poirot quote, and his silhouette. I am not too far down the rabbit hole that is Agatha Christie. But everything I've read that is Agatha Christie, I love. These are two separate pins. There's just the sexuality pun, because of course. And then Beauty and the Beast, because I love it, and so I said so. Down here, this is just a section of a speech from King Lear. If you know King Lear, you'll definitely recognize the whole of more than that. You know, if you know King Lear, you know this speech. King Lear was the third Shakespeare play I read in AP Lit in junior year of high school. This scene and this speech have a special place in my heart because I did an English group project where we had to cut the scene in half, like how many lines by half, and still have the scene make sense. I was with a couple of really good friends. We were a chaos crew. This one, last night I dreamt I went to Manderley again. That's the opening line to my favorite novel, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. It's beautiful and gothic, and if you like Agatha Christie, you probably will like Rebecca. There's a great movie. There's a great Hitchcock movie from 1940, I think is the year, starring Laurence Olivier. It's as loyal as it was legally allowed to be at the time. Up here is just Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, Animaniacs, nothing that deep. I love the Animaniacs. You probably saw the Pinky and the Brains pin. Here's a sticker, and this is from when we did Be More Chill last year. We had stickers. This was our poster. Well, this is part of our poster. I cut off part of it, like literally just cut the sticker so that it would fit better on my laptop. I was really proud of that production. Our Squip is in fucking Hamilton now. He's in the fucking Philip tour as Lafayette / Jefferson. Yes, Warren, we are very proud. Also, what the fuck? How is somebody I know in Hamilton? And then this one in the center, this is just the school logo. You get this one as part of your admissions packet when you're accepted into the school. And this is one from the drumline, from when I was in drumline, because I was in the marching band here for a little bit. Being in the marching band at a school where the football team isn't good, but still treats it very seriously, kind of sucks. Especially when you come from a school where they were good and that they still were like, hey, can we have John Cena as a shorty? Yo, can Jaws be the kickoff song? That would be really cool. Hey, I'm the football coach. I'm gonna take 5 minutes in the pep rally to acknowledge how great the marching band and the cheerleaders were. I know that is no one else's experience with marching bands and football teams and cheerleaders. We were a very weird high school, but coming from an environment where it was like, you know, the teamwork of the football coach is coming to ask the marching band to play this song, and then the marching band is going to come up with the song, and then they're going to go over to the cheerleaders and tell the cheerleaders about the song and give them the recording of the song so that they can have a dance to it. And then, you know, once the cheerleaders have the dance, then we have our color guard do the same dance so that they can all be dancing together. When you come from that environment, anything that's just like, we're the football team, we don't really care what you're doing, and we're just gonna be here, and the cheerleaders doing their own thing, and they don't care, the marching band's doing their own thing, it's just like, that sucks. I know I'm spoiled. There's nothing really deep here. I'm showing off my Horde. Alright. See you tomorrow, my fellow fences. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.